Welcome to Entertainment Tech. My name is Sarah Luke.
And I'm Candace Barbara.
Sadly, this is our last episode, but we've got a great lineup with TV shows, movie reviews, and all the latest celebrity happenings.
Let's start with some TV show reviews.
This episode of The Office begins with the most serious competition you can participate in, an airplane flying competition. The prize is $2,000, and although the competition is steep, the winner in the end is Dwight. Andy is excited about his new talent agent and brings Dara along to his first job, acting as a chemist, but he soon becomes afraid to do his own stunts because he has to spray water in his eyes. Andy overcomes the challenge and is eager about his acting future. Angela is living in an apartment with her young son and many cats after her separation with the senator. She reveals her desire to renew her relationship with Dwight, but Dwight now has a girlfriend from the farm named Esther. Jim and Pam's relationship is very awkward as they try to use the techniques they have learned in couples counseling. Despite the tension between the two, the episode ends on a happy note as we see a flashback to their wedding and them embracing in our favorite Dunder Mifflin parking lot. I'm sure all will end well for the characters we have grown to love because the hour-long series finale of The Office airs Thursday, May 16th at 8 on NBC.
Well, I thought my high school years were awkward, but this episode takes the cake. Imagine telling your parents and your boyfriend's parents about your sex life over a nice meatloaf. Yep, Maddie and Jenna openly talk about their sexcapades to both parents. Maddie is then kicked out and moves in with Jenna. I think we can all agree we enjoyed the towel scene. Team Maddie, anyone? Jake and Tamara decide to take it all the way and do the deed. It wasn't as great as they expected, but your first time is ever that glamorous anyway? Sadie shows no sympathy for Lissa when she may have broken, well, practically her whole body. How much more awkward can things get this season? Check out Awkward on MTV Tuesdays at 10.
The Real Housewives of Orange County begins where it left off last week, at Tamara's dinner party. Lydia tries to console a crying Alexis while Heather begins to defend Vicky, causing Vicky and Gretchen to get into yet another altercation. Vicky and Lydia talk to Alexis in the limo, and Lydia says that she believes the ladies were being harsh on Alexis, but she does not believe Alexis should call it bullying. Tamara is appreciative of Lydia defending her because Tamara is hiding by the limo, listening to the entire conversation. At the end of the night, it looks like Tamara and Vicky are back to fighting despite their efforts to rekindle their friendship. A few nights later, Tamara has dinner with Eddie and rehashes the drama from the night. But unexpected drama is brought up when Eddie reveals he may not be ready to get married in the near future. Vicky and Brianna prepare for the arrival of Vicky's family coming to town so they can all see baby Troy for the first time. Brianna's husband shares his concerns about Vicky's on-again, off-again boyfriend Brooks with Vicky's brother and says Brooks is not welcome in the house as long as the family is living there. Vicky is upset that Brianna's husband is the one determining whether or not she can invite her boyfriend over to her house. The drama with Brooks, Alexis, and all of the other ladies is sure to continue. Don't miss The Real Housewives of Orange County, all new Mondays at 8 on Bravo. So, Candace, I know we've talked about The Office ending, and we're going to, I don't want to bore you guys with this, but I'm still really sad about it.
I mean, after seeing how the plot and everything that's changed in the character development, I think it's time to end.
I agree 100%. I think it's ready to end this season, the series, and then I'll just watch the old episodes. That's what I'll do.
I mean, that's what I do with Scrubs. I watch, even though it's ending, and I liked how it ended, before they added that extra weird season.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I just rewatch the seasons.
It's time. Right? It's sad, but it's time.
It's like Friends. You can rewatch it over and over again and never get bored.
I have the whole series of Friends. That thing is great.
We should name this episode the one where Sarah and Candace end Entertainment Tech.
We should, because as you know, we said this is our last episode, so enjoy this. Last new episode you're going to get. Okay, so now moving on to some TV news. The most adorable couple you will ever see, the little couple from TLC's The Little Couple, Jennifer Arnold and Bill Klein, actually Dr. Jennifer Arnold, they adopted a little baby. I think he's from China. Oh my gosh. cutest little thing in the world. His smile, it's so adorable.
Oh my god, I want to adopt kids. So anything that you tell me when you adopt, I'm just like, ah.
So cute. Because I know they've been trying to get pregnant, and she works in, I think it's the maternity ward or, something to do with children. So I can only imagine that makes it harder when that's your job, and then
I bet
you
that'd be
can't
so
have,
frustrating.
a baby. So it's so adorable. I'm really happy for them. They seem so cute. So, I want to watch their show because I like how their countertops are, like, specially made for them, and they're... It's
and maybe
fascinating.
I should just get that done. God.
You're not that short.
I'm short. I don't know if you guys could tell from behind this awesome desk, but
you don't look short up here. So
yes. I mean, just kidding. I'm really tall.
She's like 6'5".
Yeah, I'm like 6'5".
All right, now, Kristen Bell is actually going to host the CMT Awards again. She's already hosted them, and they're on June 5th. That's kind of random, don't you think?
I just don't understand how she fits in with CMT.
Me neither. I really, is she country? I don't get it.
I didn't think so. Every time I think Kristen Bell, I just think sloths now.
Oh,
because of her whole sloth
The Ellen DeGeneres sloth.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I love Kristen Bell, don't get me wrong, but I just don't see how she works with CMT. I'd rather see Carrie Underwood, something like that. But I mean, I'm pretty sure she's hosted it before, and she hosts...
Carrie hosts, every single year. For CMAs, there's so many different country awards. I honestly don't know.
What's that one award with the microphone that they give? It's one of the old award shows. Can't remember. But I think that's based off Nashville, Tennessee or something.
Okay. There are so many. I don't know.
It's like the old something awards.
We'll Google it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to watch it, but I think that'll be interesting. She's a funny person, and she just gave birth recently, so she's kind of really jumping back in there.
Hey, good for her. I feel like I'll be, making my husband get me my stuff for, a month afterwards. Still in pain, can't move, go get me food. And it's, literally, I'm perfectly fine. But
You're going to do that for the next 18 years.
Let's be real.
All right, now... Disney is actually doing another Cinderella movie, and the person who's playing Cinderella is Lily James from Downton Abbey. And if you watch Downton Abbey, she's the young cousin. I think her name is Rose. And then Cate Blanchett is also going to play the evil stepmother.
Interesting.
I mean, it seems like fairy tales are kind of on the rise now. But
oh, they have been. I mean, you saw 2 Snow Whites came out within the same year.
Yeah.
We've got Jack and the Beanstalk that just came out this year.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time, and there's that Grimm. So it just seems like they really want fairy tales to come back.
And the thing is, what they're doing with them, they're either sticking 100% to the Brothers Grimm stories, which is the more cynical, the versions I like better.
They're gory.
I love it. It's like Into the Woods minus the crappy performance our school put on. Sorry about it.
All right, so anyways, I guess I'm excited to see that. Once I see the trailer, I will, I think, make up my mind whether I'm going to see it or not.
I'm just, interested to see how Lily James will do.
Yeah, I know, because she's one of those young actresses that you probably should watch because, who knows, she might be the next big thing.
Yeah.
All right, now, since this is, our last episode, we're going to talk about a couple movies that we are excited about that are coming out.
Oh, absolutely.
And the first one that is actually coming out extremely soon is The Great Gatsby.
It's coming out, May 10th, right?
May 10th. And it was supposed to come out in December, but then it was delayed. So everybody is more than ready to see this movie.
I am so excited. And they've been leaking, little bits of the movie on Facebook, Tumblr, all of it. And you'll catch me watching it. And they've got a great soundtrack. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have heard the soundtrack, but you should take the time to listen to it. It's so well done.
Really?
A good mix of songs. It looks like a well-made movie. And I'm intrigued with Tobey Maguire in it as well. Because I never pictured him as the character, but because he's Nick, so
I think though Carey Mulligan is perfect. She just looks just how I pictured her when I read it, but I really want to read it again just before I see the movie because I haven't read it since high school.
I mean, when I was watching, in the trailer, they say some of the lines.
Do they?
Yes, straight from the book.
I'm going to Barnes & Noble, and I'm going to buy it again because this is a book I actually refuse to buy on my Kindle because I feel like if I don't know, it's just one of those books you need to actually, hold and read it. I'm weird like that.
It's going to be so good. I know I'm going to be freaking out when I go see that. Of course, it's the middle of finals week, but I say who cares? Go see it anyway. There's no reason not to. If it's on readings day, then you really have no excuse. excuse not to see it.
Yeah.
Because isn't it? No, it's not Readings Day. Readings Day is the 8th.
Yeah, but
It's a Saturday.
on
So
that
what?
note, May 10th is the first night that the Starlight Drive-In Theater in Christiansburg is opening up for the summer. So I haven't been, but I encourage everybody to go because, you know, that might be the last weekend before graduation.
And it's on your Hokie bucket list. So you want to check that one off. You got 72 items you need to do before you graduate. You might as well do them.
That's true. So check that out. And a movie we're not going to talk a lot about because we have spent so long talking about this, but Catching Fire, I had to put it on the list because we're excited.
It's going to be so good.
It's going to be amazing. So keep your eye on that. And in the back of your mind, when you see this movie,
Check
you
me
know
out on
we'll be
Facebook if you want to
freaking
talk.
out.
Yeah, because I need someone to geek out with me next semester since she's leaving me. I'm going to need someone to geek out as much as I will be doing that. So if you need a friend who wants to geek out over Catching Fire.
You'll see her at the midnight premiere in Christiansburg, I guarantee you.
Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
All right, and now lastly, a movie I'm actually really excited for is Romeo and Juliet, and it's yet another remake, but this one seems like it's going to be awesome. The writer is Julian Fellows, who's the creator and writer of Downton Abbey,
Okay.
and the girl who plays Juliet was nominated for True Grit, Haley something.
Yeah, the blonde girl.
She has brown hair, but I'm sure she's dyed. I don't really know. And then the guy who plays Romeo is very attractive. He was in a movie with Miley Cyrus. Don't hold that against him because I think he'll be amazing.
Who is it?
I forget his name. Picture's going up. The lead guy from Homeland, who's actually British, is going to be in it. Chuck Bass from Gossip Girl's in it. Like, this thing actually looks like it's going to be really, really good.
Do you think it's going to be far out like the
Leonardo version?
Leo version?
No.
Or is it going to be more like classic, like the 60s version with the guy who looks exactly like Zac Efron?
I think it's going to be, like, true to the play in the time period movie. That's what it seems like. So I'm really excited.
Exciting.
The weird thing, though, is that
Do not
Juliet, when
thumb
she
at me.
filmed this movie, she was around like 15, which, yeah, that kind of grosses me out because the Romeo is definitely older, like in his 20s, so that weirds me out.
I mean, but that's how it is. She's like, if you think about it, he's got to be 18, and like
Yeah.
in the time period, Romeo has to be like 17, 18, and she's got to be 13, 14 years old.
Weird. It is weird, but this looks like it's a movie to, you know, keep your eyes on.
Do not bite your thumb at me, sir. Sorry, I just love that line.
All right, well, those are the movies we're excited for, and go see them because we definitely will.
It's going to be definitely one of those good movie summers where you take
Yes.
the time and spend a little extra money on your cinema tickets, but it's going to be worth it. Like we said, check out Starlight. It'll be fun. So, yeah.
Yeah, stay tuned because featured anchors Sarah Klein and Rachel Thompson are up next.
In the heart of the Virginia Tech community, sophistication meets tranquility at the Reserve at Knollwood. Located across from VCOM, just minutes from the Virginia Tech campus, brand new 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartment homes where every bedroom has a private bath and walk-in closet. Enjoy the resort-style pool, spacious clubhouse, video conference kiosk, fitness and yoga center, and tanning studio. Call 540-961-0500 to reserve your apartment home today.
Hi, I'm Sarah Klein. Rowdy is one way to describe the last episode of Season 10 of the Bad Girls Club. Alicia's plan to go out with a bang was more like a fizzle when Rocky held her own after Alicia attacked her. When Alicia was forced to leave, Valentina was very upset because she felt like Alicia abandoned her. Stephanie's relationship with Dre is continuing to blossom as she shares that she plans to spend 2 weeks in Atlanta with him once she leaves the Bad Girls Club house. Though this season was pretty crazy, the girls were sad that their journey came to an end. If you want to get your fix of the Bad Girls Club, don't worry because Oxygen plans to have another season in a new location very soon. Things got pretty awkward on the latest episode of New Girl when the gang shared their stories about losing their virginity. The most interesting stories included Cece losing her virginity to Keith Richards and Winston losing his virginity to a prostitute. When Jess goes to meet Teddy, the fireman she lost her virginity to, Nick stops her and carries her to his bed, and they finally take the relationship to the next level. We will have to find out if Nick and Jess will finally define their relationship next Tuesday at 9 on Fox.
Hi, I'm Rachel Thompson. This episode of Scandal mainly focuses on Huck's past. We discover that he used to be a Marine and he had a wife and son. The government recruited him to be a killer for B613 and soon found out about his family, who were against the rules to have. His boss threw him into a pitch-black hole for 2 months as punishment. Meanwhile, in the present, Huck is traumatized by the recent occurrence in the storage unit. He continues to repeat 752 while the associates talk to him and try to bring him out of his panic attack. Olivia is in the hospital, and the president insists on staying there until she's released. Although she admits she still loves him, she tells him to leave because he hurt her. Mellie tells Fitz that she's leaving him. She said, "Good luck getting reelected once I start talking." See what happens next on Thursdays at 10 on ABC. The latest Real World episode is full of couple drama between Avery and Johnny. They both get mad at each other several times for stupid reasons. Johnny brings home girls and streaks through a bar, and Avery pretends to chug vodka, which is really just water, and flirts with another guy. Seems like they're out of the honeymoon phase of their relationship. Meanwhile, Jessica enforces her no boys in the bed policy and makes Tyler sleep on the couch when he's too drunk to drive home. The roommates take a trip to a mountain and go snowboarding with Danny Cass for a day. Naya falls once and hates it. She retreats back to her room immediately. The previews for the next episode look exciting. Catch it on Wednesdays at 10 on MTV. So Sarah, let's talk about the real world.
Yes.
So,
I'm tired of this drama with Avery and Johnny. I don't want this to become the Avery and Johnny show.
right, I completely agree. I was bored the whole episode when they were fighting.
Yeah, I just wish I could fast forward through that. The snowboarding was pretty cool. Have you ever been snowboarding before?
I've been skiing, not snowboarding now.
Skiing?
Yeah.
I think I would fall too, but I don't think I would be as bad as
It's fun.
Naya, where I'd be like,
Oh
peace out, guys. And then the no boy in bed policy. Holla for you sticking to that, but I felt so bad for that guy on
Yeah,
the couch.
I
But
did
she
too.
broke it in the end,
She
which was
did.
nice, and he got her flowers. She was like,
I don't know.
Why would you do
I think that she's taking advantage of him because she knows that he's a good guy, and so she's going to all the roommates complaining like, "Oh, I'm not used to good guys. What is that? You know?"
and
you're not a
everybody's
good
like,
guy."
I wish I could find a guy like that.
Exactly, and she's just not paying attention to the really good guy that she has.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't wait to see Naya. I think she's going to get a little crazy in these next few episodes. Spoiler alert. I think she's Hurricane Naya coming.
Oh yes.
All right, well, that's it for now. Stay tuned, and Sarah and Candace will give you movie reviews.
Welcome back. Now it's time for some movie reviews. The film The Place Beyond the Pines has been getting rave reviews, and it must be your lucky day because it is also playing down the street at the Lyric Theater. Fandango says, Luke is in constant motion, a high-wire motorcycle stunt performer who travels from town to town with the carnival. Passing through upstate New York, he tries to reconnect with a former lover, Romina, only to learn that she has, in his absence, given birth to their son, Jason. Luke resolves to forsake life on the road and to provide for his newfound family, taking a job as a car mechanic with Robin. Robin soon discovers Luke's special talents and proposes to partner with him in a string of spectacular bank robberies. But it is only a matter of time before Luke will run up against the law. The film stars Ryan Gosling, Eva Mendes, and Bradley Cooper. Don't miss The Place Beyond the Pines, playing at the Lyric Theater May 17th to the 23rd.
The crew of the Enterprise are back and discover an unstoppable force of evil within their own organization. Challenged by this force, Captain Kirk leads a manhunt to retrieve a one-man weapon of mass destruction. How will this new threat strain Spock and Kirk's relationship? Will the Enterprise make it through this unforeseen villain? Directed by J.J. Abrams and starring Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, and Benedict Cumberbatch, Star Trek's highly anticipated sequel, Into the Darkness, hits theaters May 15th.
All right, now it's time for our favorite topic, celebrity gossip. So first on the list, Vince Vaughn is actually, he's not expecting, but I guess his wife is expecting their second child.
Okay.
And
lots of babies lately.
Seriously, we always star our celebrity gossip on babies, and I feel like every week there's like a new baby. But where has Vince Vaughn been lately?
I don't know. I don't think he's been in any movies. I never really found him too funny, though.
I like him in Dodgeball, but I didn't think he was funny in Dodgeball. So yeah, I don't think he's that funny
I
of a
think
guy.
Ben Stiller's funnier.
Yeah.
But I heard Ben Stiller's not very fun to work with. I heard he's very like, I need my Evian water and blah blah blah, which
I'd
makes me
believe it.
sad because
Yeah.
like I really love him. Like I think
Yeah.
he's so funny. I hope it's just a rumor.
I would definitely believe it.
That'd be sad.
Yeah. I mean, that's exciting that he's having a second child. There was a thing about Vince Vaughn was out with Robert Pattinson at like a nightclub or like I guess that's what he's been doing. I don't know.
I don't even know anymore.
Who knows? These celebrities, hard to keep track of. But
LOL, Rob Pattinson at a club. I'm sure that's awkward.
Rob Pattinson, there's a soft spot in my heart for him because
he's just so awkward.
He's so awkward. It's like you can't not like him because I feel like he's so real. You know what I mean? He doesn't come across as like fake or like someone we're going to talk about in a second. Your lovely favorite person, Leah Michelle, her boyfriend just completed rehab.
3 days.
It was a month, which does seem a little short, but I'm not one to know any of this. I don't know how long it will
program.
take.
I have no idea. But, I mean, I always feel like they go into rehab for, like, 3 days to, like, 2 weeks, and, like, I'm cured. And it's, like, really, 2 months later, back in rehab. Yeah. Shocker. Like,
I know, and, like, a month, that just doesn't seem like a long time.
I don't think so.
I don't remember how long Demi was there for. She was there for a while, actually.
Yeah, wasn't she there for at least, like, 3 months?
I think so, because she went in, like, around, like, Halloween. It didn't come out until like after New Year's or something. Like, and look, she's been successful. I mean, I'm not going to say that he's not going to be successful. I hope he is. You know,
I mean,
I really hope he is.
We really hope he is because you know what, that you don't want to go down that path.
Yeah, no.
But have you seen the gifs with like him playing Finn and like everyone else is singing, they're all happy, and then you see him and he looks like he's completely angry every time he sings. He always looks angry. It's just like how Nick Cage always looks like he's concerned. No matter what he tries to do, he always looks concerned. Apparently Corey Monteith can only do like angry no matter every time he sings,
because he's a bad singer. I don't think he's a good. They really cast him. He is really good at playing the drums, but he can't sing. So I don't know. So
he was cast to play a football player that somehow had a miraculous voice.
That's true. I don't really know. Anyways, good luck, Corey. Best of luck to you. All right, 2 of my favorite things: the royal family and Harry Potter came together for one beautiful day in London. Will, Kate, and Harry went to the Harry Potter studio, and there are adorable pictures of them, like, you know, playing with wands, and it was so cute.
Breaking my heart. It's a dream.
I want to go to the Harry Potter studio so badly. That would be, I don't know, that would be so cool.
I saw a bunch of people, a lot of the people who have been studying abroad here at Virginia Tech are finally coming home, like Lugano people and all that. Yeah. So they went and visited it too, and there's pictures of them, and I'm just like, really? You know, like, I would study abroad for a whole semester just learning about Harry Potter.
She's the biggest Harry Potter fan, I know.
It's true.
So anyways, and speaking of Will and Kate, and this is our last episode, and we're kind of, you know, talking about things in the future, top of my list for this year is to see that little royal baby.
That little nugget.
Oh my gosh.
So cute. I'm so excited.
So excited. Keep your eyes open in June or July, because that's when it's supposed to, all the magic will happen.
Maybe we'll share the same birthday with this baby.
Maybe. Oh my gosh.
That would be so cool.
That would be so cool.
Because all we share it with is Derek Jeter, and who cares about the Yankees?
Actually, I like Derek Jeter. I like the Yankees. Our birthday is June 26th if you'd like to, you know, send us a card, a present.
Money. I'm broke. That'd be nice.
We're kidding. Okay. So, anyways, I'm super excited for Will and Kate's baby. That is top of my list besides, obviously, Catching Fire.
Oh, yeah. And Iron Man 3, but that comes out later this week. If anyone spoils anything that happens in it, I will physically hurt you.
I believe you.
Because I'm not going to be able to see it for like a week. And I'll be super upset if someone ruins it for me. Anyway, Jennifer Lawrence and Nick are back together. Yay, other topics.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I kind of hope they are, but I also like the idea of her and Bradley Cooper. We mentioned that earlier in the season.
I really like that idea, actually. But, I mean,
her and Nick were cute together, too. Like X-Men, all that. Because didn't they just finish filming the new X-Men?
They're filming it right now.
So maybe that's like, you know, chemistry.
They might just be eating together while they're filming, though. You know, people might look too much into this. I feel like their personalities might say, we're filming together, we might as well get along and let's go get dinner. You know, or maybe they are getting back together. I feel like you can't really judge the relationship on eating a meal together. You know?
Wait.
What?
No, I was going to make a really bad joke, but it didn't work out. Anyway. I tried making a joke, but I'm not good at those things.
Nothing inappropriate.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay. Anyway.
So, you know, I'm excited to see what happens with that. But I heard, actually, that Jennifer Lawrence went to, like, a charity event, and she refused to take pictures with anyone. And this has happened, like, multiple times. She has bodyguards and, like, refuses to do pictures. And that really upsets me.
That doesn't seem like her, but then again, when you become a celebrity, your agent kind of is like, give me some aspects of your personality, but, okay, you're going to play these, and this is 100% who you're going to be always. Like, you can't fully be yourself anymore the moment you become a celebrity. So the personality that we may see in talk shows and stuff may not actually be her truly.
That's true.
So she could be someone who doesn't like touchy-feeliness, doesn't like taking pictures. That could be her. So that might be the real her, but we don't know it because her manager has told her to be someone else.
Yeah, but people were saying, like, these people were paying $500 a plate to be at this charity event, and then she won't take pictures with them, and that's why she's there. So I don't know. Honestly, she might be sick of doing the whole picture thing, but kind of when you sign up for the Hunger Games, you have to expect it.
It's not even just the Hunger Games. It's the fact when you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like, I read the story that one of my favorite actors, Tom Hiddleston, like, he was late for a premiere, and he's walking on the red carpet, and a girl, it was like, she had stood in the rain for hours, and was like, please, like, can you take a picture with me? He goes, I'm sorry, I can't. I have to keep going. Walks, turns around, his bodyguard's like, what are you doing? He goes back, he grabs her camera, and he goes, okay, let's take a picture, and takes the picture on her camera for him, and signs something. He goes, it was very lovely to meet you. I'm sorry I couldn't talk to you more, and walked away. Like,
that's so nice.
Reasons why I love him. Because he's British, and he's nice, and he's good-looking, and he does things like
British.
that. And he's British.
But say it twice, because it matters a lot.
It so matters. But yeah, like, so, like, that makes me sad to hear that Jennifer Lawrence did that, because, I mean, Tom Hiddleston is 31, and she's 21?
22.
22. So, like, you'd think that the younger you are, the more willing you'd be doing those type of things, but...
There have also been pictures of her, like, smoking cigarettes and everything, which is, like, her decision, but I was a little disappointed about that. Because she is a role model in a way, so we'll leave it at that, but I was surprised.
Well, we'll just see how the summer treats Jennifer, and then... I don't know. We're not going to be able to talk about it. Oh, my God.
I know. We can't. This is the last time we're ever talking about Jennifer Lawrence. I love her. Don't let this make it seem like I don't, because I do. But this is a little concerning. All right. Now, Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran have been touring together, and they actually have a single coming out called Everything Has Changed. What do you think?
I'd like to hear that.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned last episode, Taylor Swift has catchy songs. I loved her older stuff a million times more than I like her stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
But I've liked her collaborations recently.
Yes.
Because when she worked with the Civil Wars,
love
thought that was so good. So I'd like to see how this turns out, too. When is it coming out?
They haven't announced it yet, but I think it'll be pretty soon. And Ed Sheeran's really talented also, so I think the combination's going to be really good.
I think Taylor Swift needs to do more collaborations right now and less dubstep, goat mix songs.
I don't think the goat mix was her choice.
No, but it
stuck.
Is hilarious.
It stuck. All right, and now Harry Styles was recently in Paris, and there was a video of him walking out of his hotel. And it was terrifying. He didn't have the correct amount of bodyguards, and all these teenage girls, I want to say there were like 1,000 of them, literally crushing him. You couldn't even find him in the crowd. And then, like, his bodyguard finally, like, wedged open the door, and he went into the car, and girls were running down the road, looking in the car window, and, like, that was just, I'm not like
really this crazy?
I think so, and I don't get it over One Direction. I like their music because it's just one of my guilty pleasures.
It's just, like, catchy and fun to listen to.
Why do that? Like, they're a person, and would you want someone looking in your windows and, like, screaming and crushing you? That's really scary.
No, it just upsets me that people are that psychotic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't even know where to go with this one. I don't even know what to say.
Harry Styles is a little guy. Yeah. I mean,
he's a tiny little twig. I'm bigger than him. I swear. Another thing. Young celebrity boys, or even boys in college right now, put some meat on your bones, please and thank you, for me. Because, man, I look like a baby whale standing next to half of these people, and it gets very frustrating. I mean, you're like, this guy's cute. Then you see him, and you're like, I have more meat on my arm than he has on his whole body. That's not going to work out well.
Oh, my God. Aren't you guys going to miss her?
Oh, Lord.
All right, now, lastly, name one celebrity you are excited to just watch in the future, like their career, since this is our last episode.
Celebrity to watch in the future. I really want to keep an eye on Robert Downey Jr. and see what he picks up next, to tell you the truth, because the Iron Man franchise is still going, obviously, and he's going to be doing Avengers 2, but that's probably not till 2016.
Yeah.
But is there going to be another Sherlock Holmes? Who knows? They left it at kind of a cliffhanger. Mm-hmm. I mean, he always picks those movies that everyone falls in love with, so I really hope that he picks something else. And I just love him. And this one reporter was just like, "Oh, excuse me, Tony Stark," and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Robert." He goes, "No, Tony's fine. Call me Tony." And I was just like, "Yes."
That's so funny. I can't think of one. I don't know. I mean, I was gonna say Jennifer Lawrence, but we kind of already know what she's doing. So I'm gonna say Will and Kate. I'm watching them and waiting for this royal baby to be born.
This royal baby.
Yes. Well, that is all the celebrity gossip we have for you now. And we've had a blast sharing our love for all things entertainment with you guys. So thanks so much for tuning in. And for the last time, I'm Sarah Luke.
And I'm Candace Barbara.
And this is Entertainment Tech. Dun dun dun.
Grace, when the Queens had to make
Okay.
Watch the Mindy Project Tuesdays